Welcome to the Great White Sand Dunes. Actually, it's just called the White Sand Dunes here in New Mexico National Park.
Devin tries to make everything the Great Sand Dunes, the Great Cavern.
It has to be great because it's a national park, right? We're on this little walkway and it just leads us out to kind of this overlook of the sand dunes, which is pretty nice. And then we're gonna go climb on the actual dunes. Gymnastic Micah, here she goes. Holy moly, wow, wow, wow. That was incredible. That was a cool little walkway. But now,
we're going to the real stuff.
Off to see some actual dunes and play in them and jump around and be basically little sand rats.
So when you come to the sand dunes, there's only like one road that comes in and then it loops you around and takes you to like all the different places that you can go to go sledding. That's definitely the number one thing to do here is to go sledding, which we are not doing. We're just gonna go on a hike, but it probably would be really fun.
An alternative to sledding is called rolling. And instead of going down the hill on a sled, you just do exactly what it sounds. You just roll down the hill. Try not to get too sandy. All right, here we are going on our first ever sand trail / hike. And we've decided to do it the best way possible, which is of course, barefoot.
From here, enjoy a 2-mile-long short loop hike through the heart of the dunes into the backcountry. There's no shade, no water, and no toilet. Always wear a hat. Take at least 2 quarts of water with you.
All right, let's get started on this hike. Mike, are you ready?
I'm ready, let's go.
We made it. Holy smokes, it just keeps going. Look at the expansiveness.
I don't know what's going on here, but there are like these perfectly round little like brown poop pebbles on the ground here.
And they're all evenly spaced too, which is really strange. Things you find in the sand dunes, super strange. Maybe they're alien poops.
Honestly, it looked like somebody's like little protein balls that like fell out of their bag or something.
The crazy thing about these sand dunes is you are just entirely encircled by them. They're just everywhere. Micah says they are 16 miles wide, so there's a lot of sand here.
I think it was 16. It was definitely over 10. It was like in the teens, but lots of miles wide. So this sand is like old seashells and stuff, because it used to be an ocean. And then it like rises and falls and rises and falls, and it's fallen now, so we have sand dunes.
And I think this hike we are on, while it is called a hike and it is supposed to be a trail, it's really just walking through the sand dunes and finding these little posts that say, keep going this way. That's all it is. See, so there's not really a trail. It's just you keep walking and then you see another orange post and then you know you're going roughly the right way and you look in the distance to find the next orange post and you keep going.
So usually I don't like sunglasses, especially when we're out in the sun, because I just feel like it gives me raccoon eyes. My face tans really well. It is a necessity because it is so bright out here, not a cloud in the sky, and this sand is super reflective. So this may be the only time you'll see me in sunglasses in a video.
Versus me, who am basically always in sunglasses because I love them and they're polarized, and so everything's just like pow!
Devin says I am no longer a mountain goat, but a desert meerkat.
A super cool perspective of these sand dunes would be to get a drone and just go mobbing super fast over top of the dunes. But unfortunately, they do not let you fly drones in the national parks, so you cannot get any such awesome shots.
Cute Devin's rant about drones in national parks.
I mean, seriously, they should really just let you fly drones around here. Just pay a fee, fly the drone, it's super cool. We are still on this hike, this trail, whatever it is, this sandy thing that we're doing. And it's a whole lot of fun. I think one thing to know about national parks is sometimes there's this perception that all of the national parks are super grand, like Yellowstone or, you know, Glacier Mountain, all of these different things. And some of them are just not. Like in our experience, Biscayne, Hot Springs, they're just a bit underwhelming. But you also get other national parks that I feel deliver more than what was originally anticipated or expected. I feel like that is this. I was not super excited for White Sand. I felt like it was just a bunch of sand, but this place is beautiful. Like there's just so much to see. I mean, it's all the same, but like it's just so expansive and it just is really beautiful. It just looks awesome. It's fun to just be walking here in the sand. Yeah, I've just really enjoyed it. I would rank this one as one of the top national parks we've seen so far, which I was really not expecting. Basically, that was a really long rant to say, I really like this national park.
But of course, you've got everybody with differing opinions, so if you're like me, it's a cool park, but not blowing my socks off.
It blew my socks off, just look at them. What?
Ha ha ha.
This is the proper way to walk down a sand dune. You just sink your feet in and just boom, go down. All right, everybody. Well, we have gotten to the end of the trail, did the full loop around the sand dunes.
Whole
super
2
fun.
miles.
Yeah, a whole 2 miles. It wasn't very long, but it's plenty to see what you need to see, and it's a whole lot of fun. So when you come to the sand dunes, make sure you bring your kids, Make sure you bring some sleds and make sure you come in a good time of year like right now where it's 60 degrees.
Beautiful.
And before heading out of the sand dunes, we're gonna have some lunch because they have all of these really nice picnic benches so you can just camp out and eat some food before you hit the road, and then you're good to go.
We are gonna do curried lentils with brown rice.
One of my favorites, so delicious. Mike is like a master chef these days.
Cans on cans on cans.
This is how it goes when you're cooking from an Outback. You have your little propane stove and you start cooking stuff just like this. It may look like caviar, but it's just lentils. And the last thing that really just makes this whole curry lentils meal is coconut milk. So this is our meal. Not sure if it looks good, but it's good to us.
It's usually better at home, but we're working with what we've got here.
But thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to come to the White Sand Dunes.